This is my homeland, Wadata. You may not have heard of it, but you will. We are rich in resources, diamonds, and a newly discovered oil field offshore. But while we are rich in resources, we are poor in leadership. My brother, the president, is a good man, but he does not have the will to make our country attractive to investors. I do.
Mr. Moto, your brother is a very popular leader. How confident are you that you can succeed him?
Well, some have tried to stop our progress, but we are making every effort to resolve these conflicts.
You tell Mr. Moto that Jane Akanyemi from the West Africa Newswire called again. Wait, this is not for my car.
The rich and powerful take what they want. We steal it back for you.
Sometimes bad guys make the best good guys.
We provide leverage.
Damn it, Hutton.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? Nate asked me to come to the client meeting because somebody tried to kill her. What are you doing here? I'll take your daughter to work day was last week.
I'm here to check out what Nate does for when I run my own crew one day.
Wait, whoa. Hutton, that's why you wanted to come?
No. I mean, no, I am the super scroll. Okay, I have all y'all skills. I hack, I grift, I thieve.
Do you fight?
I have a dog for that. Name's Megabyte.
Hey, Hutton, you can't do what I do.
What, you think I'm not smart enough?
No, you're smart enough. That's the easy part.
What's the hard part?
Jane.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Yes.
I'd like you to meet my associates here, Elliot Spencer and Al Carson. Please.
Those men have been following me.
Say, man, I think that's my jacket that you got on.
Back off.
Look, I left it too long at the dry cleaners. You can't just give away somebody's jacket. This is my jacket. If I could just get it back from you. Yeah, I liked it. My mom gave it to me. Oh, I fit.
Back off.
Stop. Excuse me. Thank you. Can your dog do that?
The conditions there are deplorable. When the children who work in Mr. Moto's diamond mine meet their quota, they earn $1.50 a day. When they don't, they go hungry.
No, worse. I've fought in these countries. I've seen these kids. You make it out of the mine, well, then you get an M16 in the rebel army.
And Mr. Moto, he smuggles his diamonds into the U.S. and then he launders them through his real estate holdings here in Boston. And
I guess it pays to have a brother who's president.
The president is a good man who has worked hard to raise the standard of living for our people, but his brother is very smart. He covers his tracks. That is why he'll win.
This money that Alexander's saving, this is for a coup.
No, an election. Term limits will force his brother out in less than a year. Nothing will stop Alexander then. Rumor has it he's already sold the country to corporations.
for that giant oil field they discovered, right?
So from diamond smuggler to OPEC member, it's a nice bounce.
In 4 days, our president will visit his brother here in Boston. That will solidify Alexander as his heir apparent back home.
Jane, don't you think that when that article you wrote comes out, that the Justice Department...
Will do nothing. I brought them proof of Moto's crimes months ago. They started an investigation, then stopped. Why?
I don't know. But I know how to find out. Well, thank you for seeing me on short notice.
You're helping me to catch Damien Moreau. It's just good manners.
Did I drag you away from a party or something?
A date with a fugitive, who is no longer a fugitive.
No. Oh.
Mr. Ford, I don't have time for this. You called me about Alexander Moreau, right?
Yes. Diamond smuggler, aspiring kleptocrat. Seemed like your kind of guy.
You wanted to know why the U.S. leaves him alone?
That's right.
Here it is. He identifies jihadists in Africa.
You mean terrorists? He's a paid informant.
Yes. Once a month he gives CIA a name and they give him back money. It's, come si dice, a side job. Have you had dinner? Because I don't like eating alone.
Yeah, I got plans.
Well, it will be for the next time.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This guy makes money off the backs of children, and nobody goes after him because he feeds the CIA a bunch of names.
And what are the odds that these so-called jihadists aren't terrorists at all? They're more likely to be Moto's political rivals back home.
I'll take that bet. I mean, if the government won't go after Moto, we will. Now, he bought his real estate at the top of the market, so he's leveraged up to his eyeballs. And the only thing keeping him afloat from not going bankrupt is a steady flow of diamonds. And what's the best thing about smuggled diamonds?
Oh, I know this one. It's the way that they shimmer on the deck of a billionaire's yacht in the moonlight.
Because they're uninsured.
Right. So, we go after Moto's diamonds. We end a political career before it starts. We just have to find out where the vault is. Parker.
Okay, we are at stop 4 on our tour of Alexander Moto's Boston properties.
Records show he just renovated the place with state-of-the-art security tech, but he wouldn't put a vault in here.
Why is that?
It's Rain's concert hall, where the Massachusetts Chamber Orchestra plays.
They have concerts here? Look at that foundation. I thought this was a bank.
Like I said, it's the perfect place for a vault.
Aw, junior high. And they thought Jackie Thomas's report card was safe. Guys, they have a dedicated airline that goes straight down to the basement, used for storing extremely delicate items. That's where your vault is.
Hey guys, I think I may have found his fragile item. Moto just purchased a Stradivarius violin for $4.5 million.
This all fits. Moto's made himself a patron of the arts in Boston to, up his profile with the old money crowd.
And what's his vulnerability?
His ties to America. His father sent him out the country at an early age. He was educated in Europe, got his MBA at Harvard. His brother's a national hero, but Moto doesn't even speak his native language.
It's gonna have to kiss a lot of babies. Or stuff a lot of ballot boxes.
So Moto's problem is that he's an outsider to his own people.
Yeah, well, what about my problem? I can't break into a vault without seeing the inside first.
Yeah, okay, so you need a tour of the vault, and Moto, our mark, needs to look good back home. Let's go steal the man in the street. In Africa.
Jane, has Moto ever given you an interview?
Never.
Does he drink?
On occasion. Why?
No reason. Listen, stay away from your apartment and call me the first sign of any trouble.
Okay.
That's nice. Make him drunker. And then richer.
What you want me to do, give the man a pet tiger?
Can you do that? Protests were sparked by an interview with the president's brother in which he referred to the Wadata national soccer team as little schoolgirls. Whoa, that was a close one. In any case, Alexander Moto's status as his brother's heir apparent is clearly in jeopardy. I'm Guy Hamilton, reporting from Wadata. Referred to the Wadata national soccer team as little schoolgirls. That was close.
I never said any of these things. This is a smear campaign orchestrated by my enemies.
Enemies you wouldn't have if you were here solving our country's problems.
It's easy for you to judge me from your throne in the presidential palace, isn't it?
I serve the people of this country. The fact that you see it as a throne makes me sadder than you can know.
You are!
Do you think your brother could have something to do with this?
No. It is that reporter, Jane Okinyemi. You should have taken care of her.
You're right. And it is more difficult now, but...
What do you want me to do? Just sit here while my entire country turns against me?
You had a phone call this morning from a woman who says she can handle these types of matters. Her name is...
Christy Connolly from Bulga Maple.
I appreciate your time, Ms. Connolly. But I am skeptical that I could benefit from public relations.
Oh, I prefer the term perception management. Perhaps you'd like to see a reference from one of my recent clients, the leaders of Uzbekistan or Myanmar.
Those are two of the world's most notorious dictators.
Whom I am rebranding as effective CEOs, leading their countries into the 21st century, just as I can rebrand you as a force for good in your own country.
Ah, yes. The Oprah way. Open a school, open the clinic, get out.
We're much more sophisticated than that now. Have you heard the phrase, one death is a tragedy, 1,000 deaths is a statistic? Well, the same holds true for acts of charity. Build a school and you just remind people of your wealth, but help one single child and you're a hero.
It certainly sounds more affordable. What do you have in mind?
This young man's name is Temi. He's a taxi driver that emigrated here from Wadata with a dream to attend the world-famous New England Conservatory to study the violin. You're going to make his dream come true. The poor need schools and clinics, but what they want is heroes. You're going to give them what they want.
You know, I played violin until I was 14. I was pretty good, too. I never thought it helped me in a con.
Yeah? Why'd you give it up?
I discovered computers, man. Turns out you can't see naked pictures of girls on a violin.
So, we need to get inside that vault here. Now, Moto, he keeps his Stradivarius in a climate-controlled case. What you need to do is you need to get him to take you inside there, right? The entire heist depends on it. So, show me what spy gear you got.
Got a button cam, GPS smartphone, and I got a hidden Wi-Fi scanner. It's gonna hack into the building's security system automatically. Now, all that data is gonna wash up on this big screen right here so you and Parker can orchestrate the break-in.
Okay, good. Sounds good.
Nate, you know, I was serious about what I said about running my own crew someday. So what's this thing that you think I'm missing? What is it, like thriftiness or like friendliness or big picture thinking or aloofness? What? Rudeness?
So, Temi, I have read stories about you. They say you are a prodigy.
He first picked up a missionary's violin, aged 5, and just knew how to play.
I'm here for my family. The violin can wait.
Don't make excuses, Temi. You have been given an opportunity.
I must respectfully disagree, sir. In my taxi, I've been beaten. I've been robbed. What opportunity do I have here?
Come, let me show you what you can achieve in America.
Good work, guys. He's taking you to the vault. Let's find those diamonds.
Down these stairs, I think you'll find something very inspiring.
Okay, guys, look inspired.
Electromagnetic lock with retinal scanner. Can withstand 2,000 pounds of pressure.
You want to know what you can achieve in America?
Retinal scan completed.
Antonio Stradivari made it himself in 1705. It's magnificent, isn't it?
With all the technology in the world today, you couldn't make a violin that sounds as good as that one. No one understands why.
So, Sophie, I need you to zero in on the lockers.
Security log shows a delivery from Wadata a week ago that was placed in locker number Allegro.
Allegro. Musical terms. So he's named his lockers after musical terms. Sounds like our diamonds. Okay, Sophie, what I need you to do right now is go stand next to locker Allegro, so Hardison can get us a shot.
I can tell from your reaction that we are a good match.
I think you'd agree with that, wouldn't you, Timmy? Timmy. Timmy!
All right. So how do we break in?
We can't.
What? Excuse me?
Did you see any video cameras anywhere?
No, but...
Want to know why?
Why?
Because video cameras require people to watch them. People who fall asleep. This vault is a state-of-the-art Glen reader. It works off motion sensors and is unhackable. Even for Hutton.
Okay, well, I mean, if we can't turn it off, we got to get them to do it for us. Mm-hmm. So check the logs and see if there was ever a time where they shut it down, and why.
It looks like they shut it down once when the orchestra played the 1812 overture because they were afraid the vibrations would set it off. Guess that's what happens when you build a vault under a concert hall.
Sophie, listen up. I'm gonna change the play.
I've just had a thought. The story of you helping Tammy, it's going to raise your profile in the cities, but what about the rural areas? They don't have televisions or newspapers.
No, only radios.
Which is why this is perfect. Your brother's visiting in 2 days. You're going to host a concert in his honor in your concert hall, and Tammy will be the star.
Play the violin like it's a kazoo.
What were you doing up there? Napping? I told you we got lots of work to do.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me right now. You know what you've done? You asked me to play the violin in front of people.
Yes, well, you said you were good.
As a child. That was 10 years ago.
Oh, come on, Hardison. Listen, you told me you could do anything. You told me you were Super Skull.
Skrull, get it right. Super Skrull, who has the combined powers of the Fantastic Four. One of whom is not Itzhak Perlman.
Hey, I just helped Moto pick out the music for the concert. Look what it is.
Yes. No, this is perfect. I mean, because it's big and it's loud, and they're gonna have to turn off the motion sensor for this. Perfect.
Seems how I'm the one who's got to play it. What is it?
It's Scheherazade by Korsakov. It's based on a story from the Arabian Nights about a sultan who marries a new bride every night and has her killed by morning until Scheherazade. You see, every night she tells him a story with such a suspenseful cliffhanger that he daren't execute her for fear that he'll never know the ending. She told her stories for 1,001 nights until the sultan fell deeply, deeply in love with her. Scheherazade. She's one of literature's all-time great grifters.
Let me tell you what I know about some Scheherazade, okay? It ends with one of the most difficult violin solos, my solo.
That's right. You'll be the star of the piece.
Excuse me, while I go to my storage locker and pull out a very dusty violin.
Oh no, Moto wants you to play his violin.
The Strad?
He said, it's the first time he's met someone worthy. You made quite an impression.
Oh, Lord, tell me this isn't happening.
And the conductor needs you there in 2 hours.
Oh, come on, man!
Yeah, see, I told you shouldn't be napping. You gotta go.
Nate?
Yes?
You know when criminals go to jail, they inevitably pick up a few skills, like a pickpocket might learn, I don't know, safe cracking. Well, Is there anything you want to tell me?
You know, I always like to pick up an extra wrench here and there for the old toolbox. And you said it yourself, he's the best candidate.
Hello, Simon, how are you? Good to see you, James, yes? Marshall. You must be Tammy. I'm Carl Bartold, the conductor. It is our great honor to have you join us.
No, the honor is mine.
Thank you. Now, let us discuss this wonderful piece, yes? Scheherazade is an argument between the Sultan, represented by the brass, and Scheherazade, represented by the strings. Now, the Sultan begs his new bride to please tell him the end of her story. The music becomes more and more furious until finally, Tammy, you play the solo.
Okay.
All right, let us rehearse. Everyone, please. Let us take it from the beginning. And wait.
Buzzing. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, yes. No, I'm in a rehearsal, yes. No, I understand, yes. I'm sorry, but there's been an accident involving my mother and a moped.
Please, Tammy, I have read about you. I know you can play this in your sleep, so we will see you at the concert, yes?
Yes.
I hope your mother is all right.
Oh, no, she's fine. She's a big woman. But the moped, I don't know.
Well, our best wishes go with you to her.
Good wishes, yes.
How's the plan?
I'll walk you through it. We have 3 main obstacles, 2 doors and a guard. At the first door, there's a 6-digit keypad.
You got the code yet?
Let's find out. Sophie?
Minutes away.
Oh, Miss Connolly, right?
Oh, yes.
Please, let me help you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm helping to organise the concert, and I just wanted to check the acoustics, because we're broadcasting it on the radio. And
Well, I hope you don't mind. I have to check your bag.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
because we're also filming it for television, and that lens is very, very sensitive. Please put it down gently.
Sorry.
They're very, very, very fragile.
All right, I'm at the door.
What are you doing here?
I got downstairs. They told me I got the work order right here.
No. Who authorized you? This area is for authorized personnel only. Leave. Leave.
I gotta call my supervisor. You know what? This is typical, huh? He's probably gonna blame it on my bad attitude. It's a 6-digit code. First 2 numbers are 6 and 4 in that sequence. Next 4 numbers are 2, 3, 8, 9. Not in sequence.
Okay, that means I'm gonna have to punch in all the combinations. That's gonna take time, and there's a guard.
Well, Elliot can take care of the guard.
Right, Elliot?
Yeah, sure.
That puts us through the first door, and it's a straight shot down to the stairs, which leads us right into the vault.
Where we have the retina scanner, which we don't have time to hack, so I would skip the stairs and blow a hole in the floor right there.
Okay, great. So we get to the vault through the ceiling, we get the diamonds, we wait for the concert to end, and we slip out with the crowd.
Nope.
What do you mean, no? You just, that's what you just...
Our only window to break into this vault is during the concert when the motion sensors are turned off, right?
Right.
Okay, well, this is a concert for a foreign dignitary with a full Secret Service detail. Okay, we have to take out the guard, blow a hole in the floor without anybody hearing anything. It can't be done.
Yeah, I can't do it either, man. I'm out. You know, I'm sorry for the people of this country. I really am. But this is the most frightening thing I've ever had to do. No, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm out.
How much time we need for the break-in?
7 minutes, minimum.
So here's where Elliot takes care of the guard. And then here's where we blow a hole through the floor the last 7 minutes of the piece, of course, depending on tempo.
What are you talking about?
Hey, you're trying to time the heist with the music.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it can't be done. Look,
Why?
everything would have to be in sync, perfectly in sync. Nate, we would need our own
Conductor.
Parker, what are you doing here?
Establishing my cover, doing a walkthrough. How's it going?
How do you think it's going? In 24 hours right where I'm standing, I'm gonna make a fool of myself.
Yeah, it's actually a lot worse than that.
What do you mean?
Well, the whole heist depends on you being able to play. If you can't, the Mark's gonna know something's up, and then he's gonna kill us all.
Is this a pep talk?
Then he'll take over the country, rob his people blind. I mean, imagine the suffering!
Come on, man, with the pressure.
I'm just trying to get a little adrenaline flowing here. That's all you need, okay? It works for me.
If I get adrenaline flowing, my giant hands are gonna snap this priceless violin in half.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh, Miss Connolly, allow me to introduce my brother, President Simeon Molto.
Oh, Mr. President, I think you're going to be so impressed with what this young man achieves tonight.
It would be nice to read something positive about my country for a change.
Please. I spotted Secret Service guys on the balcony.
I don't have time.
Meet me in the prop room now.
Can I enjoy a concert without you following me?
I need something from Otto's safe. Hey, don't play games with me. I know why you're here, and I think it's cute. But this is a matter of national security. Find the envelope in Otto's safe and leave this behind.
I'm not your mailman.
This envelope is a link in the chain that leads to Damian Moreau. You will get it for me, or your team goes down. That was our deal.
Io pensavo fossimo amici.
Don't you know? I don't have any friends.
Parker, explosives.
Okay, guys. Buckle up.
Now you have 7 minutes, but it depends on how fast the conductor leads the orchestra. I'll follow his pace and cue you.
Here we go.
On my mark, now. It's a faster tempo. I'm moving up the timetable. You guys have 4.5 minutes.
Explain later. Let's just get out of here.
You got an exit plan?
Hold it right there. Working on it. Sophie, any ideas?
Stole.
Guys, Moto and his brother just left. And I don't know about y'all, but it wasn't me, because I just ratted, you know.
Okay, listen, Hardison, just stay where you are and don't blow your cover.
Roger that.
How's it going?
What's going on here? A burglary. We turned off the motion sensors for the concert. They're very clever. My men can handle it. Call the police. You see? I told you it wasn't necessary to follow me.
Yes, you did.
This is why you can never have too much security.
Mr. President, wait. Can I tell you a story about your brother here and how he lured you here tonight to assassinate you?
Oh, the thief speaks. Who knew we would be entertained twice tonight? Please, go on.
Think about it. Last-minute concert in a hall your brother owns. Him wailing over your bleeding body, live on the radio, instantly bonding himself to the thousands listening back home?
And who would foil this plot? You and your team of burglars?
Burglars? No, we're not in it for the money. We wanted this. See, Mr. President, this envelope contains the names of terrorists living in Africa that your brother supplies us with at his leisure for a price. This is what happens when you play with the CIA, Mr. Moto. We take what we need.
You can't be serious. I turned a blind eye to these rumors about you for too long. This is insane. Can't you see? He's telling you a story. Every detail more outlandish than the last. If he is lying, then go ahead. Open the envelope.
Yes. Open the envelope.
It is not what he says. I can't open it. It doesn't belong to me.
Mr. President, there's something you should know. We just found a rifle in the projection room with a clean print on the scope.
That lens is very, very, very sensitive, so it's just...
It was my brother. He is responsible. No. She's behind this. Let's go. No, she lied to me. Come on. My brother's being duped by these thieves.
How'd you know it was in the envelope?
I didn't. Made for a good story, though, right?
Scheherazade would have been proud.
Thank you.
You didn't open it.
I don't open other people's mail. It's a pretty serious crime. So you owe me now.
We have a deal to get Moreau.
That envelope is not a link in the chain to Moreau, is it? Otherwise, you would just hand it over to me right now, wouldn't you? No, it's a link in the chain to you. That's why you knew it was in Moto's safe. You knew what it looked like. You saw him put it there, didn't you?
Mr. Ford, in the service of good, sometimes we have to deal with bad people and do bad things.
Really? Because I work with a bunch of bad guys who are more honorable than you'll ever be. If we're gonna have this arrangement, never play me again.
Still can't believe it. My article is finally published, and the lead is Alexander Moto is in an American jail.
Yes, well, it turned out that the Secret Service did not take kindly to people trying to assassinate foreign leaders on their watch.
But, Mr. Ford, that is just a story, right?
Well, right, I mean, yeah, the charges aren't going to stick. But it was enough to get a warrant to search his vault, which turned up a mess of smuggled diamonds.
And the fact is, he's never going to be president now.
We have this for you.
No. The diamonds.
Have nothing to do with that. No, see, what happened was we ended up with this Stradivarius. We thought that the money could be used for the good people of Wadata, maybe a music foundation for the kids. You could set that up. It was his idea.
Still, I wish we could do more.
What is it your friend said to Moto? Help a single child, you are a hero? Small acts can have ripple effects.
You had a recording of the solo and a gizmo that might have come out of the violin.
No, Parker. You don't just jam a gizmo into a Strat, okay? I let it rip. It was...
Well, I still can't believe you can play like that.
I can't believe it.
That's because I hypnotized you.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah, I put you in a deep trance state and regressed you back to when you played violin as a teenager. I mean, you knew how to play it all along, but I cleaned out the cobwebs. I just gave you the confidence to be the best version of you I knew you could be. You are now back to when you were the most promising young violinist in the city, the height of your abilities. What was the last piece you played?
Scheherazade.
What were you doing up there? Napping? I told you we got lots of work to do.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
And you said it yourself. He's the best candidate.
A Vegas hypnotist can pick out a candidate in a crowd, and so can I.
Nate, hypnosis is something you do to a mark, not your own crew.
No. It's exactly what you do to your own crew. Yeah, you push whatever button you need to get them to do what needs to be done. You wanted to know what other quality you needed to run your own crew. Well, that's it. And you don't have it.
Alone again. If I didn't know you better, I'd think you'd like it like that.